Welcome to Sapphire Chikunza Ministries, dwelling in the realm of mysteries. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share this video. Well, I've been in praying and seeking the presence of God, and the Lord gave me the vision that I feel I should share with the world. There, I saw myself in a very tall building in comparison to a 19-storied high-rise building, but in particular, it appeared that one of the floors was one big hall. I saw myself in that hall with a couple of women and their children, and it seemed like I was watching over them. So when I looked through the window, checking what was happening outside, I saw something horrible and terrifying. I saw people dying, cars knocking each other, so many accidents. I saw people being tortured, being raped, mistreated, and beaten in very inhuman way. Therefore, when I saw all that was happening, I screamed, saying, "Stop!" However, it appeared that actually the air these people were breathing was one intoxicated, and it's what was making them do all the evil they were doing to each other. So when I screamed, the actual people that were being affected did not hear me. But the person who was controlling the whole process is the one who heard my voice. So on hearing my voice, he instead increased the intensity of what he had put in the air that these people were breathing. And so all they were doing, said the beatings, killings, etc. were all multiplied. So if the person was killing one person, they started killing 2 or 3 at a go. So the evil was really too much. Of course, I didn't know what exactly was leading to all the happenings, but within me, I felt like I could stop all that was going on. Therefore, I jumped through the window and stood in front of the building. When I spoke, no one seemed to hear nor understand me, because no one understood the language I was speaking, and also they seemed drunk because of the intoxicated air they were breathing. So after a short while, that's when I realized that actually these people were being controlled. As I was wondering, thinking of what to do, an army car being driven by a fairly old lady came and parked in front of me. This lady was born again. So when I saw her, even without a word, I felt that she was a believer just like me. So our spirits connected without talking. I felt that she had actually come to pick me up from that place. So I sat in the car, and in doing that, a male ugly giant came in to sit with us. This giant was actually a spy who wanted to find out whether we had noticed the change in the world and if we were going to do something about it. So he would stop us. Being led by the Holy Spirit, I and this lady were not talking up, but we were communicating in the Spirit with the silence. This spy of a giant couldn't tell what our plans were. with lots of questions and confusion, he decided to leave the car since he couldn't understand our thoughts. So as we were about to leave, another man with 2 children came and sat with us. It appeared that this man was looking for refuge, and he was also led to us by God. So we went and reached somewhere and found people had converged looking for drinking water, because at the time there was scarcity of it. The only water they could find was very dirty and very muddy. So they had no option but to drink it. I got so bothered seeing how people were suffering with thirst and hunger. So I looked back to the seat where the old lady was seated. I didn't find her. Instead, in her seat, I found a man seated there who I later realized was a pastor that I knew. Just like the old lady, I could still communicate with this pastor in the spirit, even without speaking verbally. So I asked him in the spirit where we could get clean drinking water to give to these people that were in misery. Looking at him, I got his response. In the spirit, he said the clean water was there, but it wasn't meant for those people, rather for a different group that has been chosen. So I went and started searching for where the clean water was, but in hiding. No one was supposed to see me. After a short while, I saw a well that had very clean and transparent water that looked like crystal. So I got a jerrycan and fetched some and brought to the man who we had come with in the car with the children. When I gave him the water, he got money, 3,000, and gave it to us, and immediately the man left with his children. Therefore, it appeared that it's actually only the clean water that he wanted from us, and we were the ones meant to give it to him, or better yet, lead him to it. My dear sisters and brothers, how I pray that you ask for the good interpretation of this message. Please watch out for the next part 2 of this vision. But I pray that we seek the presence of God in truth, so that we will be saved from what that is yet to come. Watch out for these days and pray for the Spirit of the Lord to guide us, speak to us, and separate us from what is in the world that is yet to be revealed to us. May God bless you.